Welcome back to Ozarks Live. It's that time again for Eating the Ozarks with our dear friend Rachel West. Rachel, how are you?
Good. I brought you ears today.
I can see that, and by ears she means these weird looking things. Look at how that jiggles. What is this, Rachel?
Tammy and I
So these are wood ears.
nervous.
She's like, you're gonna put this in me again. So these are tree ears. Can you see the way that they grow there? Look at the screen there. So they grow literally on a tree. They're wood grown. And so they're known as black jelly fungus in our Asian markets. They're really, really great for our lungs. And they're really extremely high in vitamin D as well as other minerals like our mushrooms are. So they're used traditionally in hot and sour soup. So I know you're making the face, but if you've ever had hot and sour soup, so can you see the way that they look like? So the trees have ears.
But they're local here in the Ozarks.
They are.
What kind of trees do they grow on?
These are so
These are harvested off of an oak. Now,
a living oak, not a
down tree.
A down one. Okay.
And so they'll stand out right after a rain. These were just harvested, so that's why they kind of feel still like this.
Is it just this time of year, or how long does it?
Any time of year. I mean, we're in the dead of winter, but it hasn't been freezing. So as long as you've got a freeze and a thaw, I find them. So even if we get highs in the 40s after we've had highs in the 20s, they'll come right back out. So
is there anything that you can mistake for these, like to be
there are
safe?
There are a couple different types of jelly funguses. All of them are edible. Okay. So you're not going to mistake a jelly fungus, as well as they're always tree grown. So
all tree ears
try,
are okay.
As I dump this out, find a small, like a tiny, here, I will show you. Like,
what's the liquid in there?
Okay.
It's hot and sour soup?
No.
Darn.
This is,
that
remember I told you
for.
candy though.
Okay.
Nope,
No.
sweet.
Oh, come
This
on.
is what we served over brownies. This is what we served over brownies at.
Should I eat the whole? No.
Yes.
No, just a bite. Let's try a little bite.
Bourbon and maple syrup.
Wow. Okay, the texture's a little weird.
Yeah.
But it's
They're
delicious.
like a gummy bear though. Now I could have gone savory with this, like hot and sour soup. This is what they use as a thickener, so I could have pureed this and just had it completely thicken any kind of soup.
Like instead of flour?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I've done these teriyaki style with fried rice where you chop it up and it kind of takes on that tofu.
Right.
But I did it sweet just because I just wanted you to taste the texture with something. And so this is what we served over a brownie. So I have another dinner coming up. January 17th with Springfield Brew Company, The Cellar.
I saw that.
And so, yes, we do.
Okay.
We'll probably be sold out.
Well, just so everybody knows, how can they find those tickets while we're talking about it?
Online at The Cellar, I look on their Facebook page. They had just put in a link, or I put up a link on my page.
So Springfield Brew Co. or The Cellar, probably The Cellar's Facebook
But we did
page.
this over a brownie. And so that sweet with the bourbon just kind of pulls it all together and also gives you that wild. But literally, I've taken these for classes, Joy, and I've soaked them in lime jello and floated them to where they look like there was just creepy for Halloween.
They're creepy. They're really,
But they take on
creepy.
any texture that you can do. And as you can see, you can dry them. You can gather them off of a log, let them sit out on your counter, and they'll crispy dry up for you. So.
Is there an abundance of these out there? Are they
Oh
hard to
yes.
find?
Nope. I went out today and
Are these
only in a matter of an hour and a half I was able
these
to
ready
find
to
a log.
eat?
Nope, don't eat those.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted you to feel how crispy they get and dry. They'll just do this on their own. To rehydrate them, all I have to do is just put them in a bowl of water, and within maybe 45 seconds, this is what you get again. They'll
And then
just
you can do
rehydrate
this.
up.
So you get one of these again, which I don't know if you
Now,
can
they almost
see
look
this
like they've
is
got veins.
Oh, that's so
It
gross.
is really bizarre. I mean,
it's
there's
good.
no way.
They're delicious, though. No, I understand.
They're good.
But they're one of those things. So you can go into our Asian markets here in Springfield, and if you ask them for black jelly fungus, this is what you'll find. And if you ask them for a recipe, they'll immediately tell you about hot and sour soup.
Well, there are two things wrong with what you just said: black jelly and fungus.
Okay, so
there
how
are
about
two
tree
things
ears?
right with what
Are
you
tree
just said.
ears
If
better?
you add sugar and bourbon to it, it's going to be fine.
It's like a
I don't, you know.
crunchy jelly, though. It's weird.
It's
super weird.
When I first pulled them out when we were off air, I said, "Think gummy bear."
Yeah, think gummy bear
Think
when you eat
a
this.
mushroom gummy bear, and you'll be okay. Was that texture? True?
It's not bad.
It's mushroom gummy
It's
bear.
actually good.
I'll eat
it's just
one
very
more.
So the
interesting
really
and
cool
different.
thing about these is they're really good for our lungs. They have extremely high amounts of vitamin D, just being a mushroom. And so vitamin D is great for when we're dealing with our winter blues, not getting enough sunlight.
I was
we
originally-
should definitely get out today. And
Doctor told me I needed more vitamin D, so who knew the tree's ear was going to be the trick? All right.
That's your answer.
Rachel's good to
Thank
see you.
you.
Eating
Thank you,
the
guys.
Ozarks. Check out our website. Never would have thought that would be good. All right, it's time to check out what's going on